change your life, I'll love you, then she said. Cut your hair, you'll look like everyone else. Switch your shirt, you're looking a bit strange. Take this pill, it'll make your life so great.
Lady White Rat. Drowned is the song. I hear my phone in the background blowing up. Turn that down. Drowned by Lady White Rat. Leading us in Wednesday night. Once again, 100% live. And just one of the absolute best entertainment shows, maybe in the whole world. As far as Pennsylvania is concerned, we got you for music and entertainment and fun. With the fellas. Thank you, Lady White Rat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday night, 100% live. This is the You Show. You, when there's a co-host. We put that to rest for a little bit. Jeez, I miss my co-hosts. Anyway, good evening. Welcome. Wednesday night. We are here. Awesome night last night. Awesome night coming up tonight. As long as the weather holds out. I hear some boomers. I hear some rain. All I got to tell you is if it hits me and I shut off, we'll have to reschedule because we got a great show on tap this evening. And I seen these young ladies perform before on stage at the Great Sweeney's. Diversified in the house. Luther Sr. from Diversified. What is it, brother? What is up, brother? Rather, thanks for tuning in. Man, see, I'm tongue-tied all night. But thank you to Diversified. So I saw both of these ladies perform on stage, and I realized that a good friend of mine and good people that I know are parents, and they said, hey, how about getting these two on the show? They're making music, they're performing, they're coming out with new stuff. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. You know me, I love all entertainers from the newest to one of the most classic, etc. And this is a fun one tonight as we welcome these two young ladies, Sophi and Justina. I give them both a round of applause. Terrific. Small picture, I know, I'm sorry. But they'll be with us around 8:30 tonight. Sorry, girls, I know you're backstage already, and I guess nobody told you it's supposed to be like 8:25, 8:30. So you're going to hear me talk for a little bit. 2 thumbs up. You're going to hear one of your videos that were sent to me to play here. From stuff from YouTube, so we'll do that shortly. I want to thank, of course, last Wednesday's guest. And by the way, my copier is down again, so we're going to be reading notes off the phone. Embarrassing. See, these ladies think they're going to be on some sophisticated podcast with some super professional. Absolutely not. This is a disaster. You'll tell your friends this is the worst experience of your life. Not a kid. We have a lot of fun here. But sometimes it's not always polished, especially when you're doing it one man. But thanks to last week's guest, Vin from American Mosh Pits. Super cool dude. And I want to remind everybody real quick, not to steal the spotlights off anybody else, but they do have a show coming up right here. That is it. The Spring Beatdown Weekender, April 3rd, down at Milk Boy. Chokeout and Obsolescence will be the bands. American Mosh Pits is hosting it, and they're going to run their documentary, Go Birds. An absolutely awesome documentary that is celebrating the Eagles' Super Bowl win. So thank you last week to Vin. Sorry I'm late. That is okay, Sebastian. No problem, dude. You get here when you can. Jason Rushman in the house, and he lost his house. Well, wherever you are, you're here. with us somehow, some way. So thanks, dude. Whew. You're here for great music. You're here for a little bit of laugh and a little bit of fun. So am I, so I can't wait till it gets here. You know, don't text me at 8 o'clock, but yes, yes. You know, life never shuts off, even in the middle of this program. That's okay. We'll bring the young ladies out around 8:30. I will apologize now, but now we'll have some fun. We're going to talk a little bit about their creativeness and what got them into music and just how it's been going so far. I'm very excited. I get very excited when young artists come on to kind of find out their drive and what gets them started and motivated and all that. We'll chat about it shortly. Let's get a song in here. Now, like I said, these are videos that were sent to me. They end up on YouTube. And I love them both. The first one is going to be She Is. It's a very cool song. I love this song very much. And there's the photo of two young ladies. This one actually looks like younger yet. But let's play it anyway. I love this song. She Is the song. Tonight's guests, Justina and Sophia, will be out with us momentarily. Let's take a little listen to some of their performing. It's about 4 minutes long. We'll play it here. We'll come back and do a little chat. We'll bring out tonight's guest, and we'll have a great time. You know why? Because it's Wednesday night, and this is 100% live, The Yo Show. We'll be right back.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know she's prettier than me, and when I think about you guys, I can hardly breathe. And I've seen the way you look at her, the glimmer in your eyes that I had first. Does she sing the songs while you play the chords and laugh along? Does she sing them better than me? Does she call your phone when it is late and you are home alone? Is she all that I can be? 'Cause I want you to be happy. I know she fits right in your game, 'cause I'm just an ideal pawn while you're the queen and king. And I know she's great in every way. Her hair, her eyes, her goddamn smile, her love and sympathy. Does she pass your test? Does she get along with all your friends? Is she just more social? Does she kiss your skin? Does she touch you better than I did? Does she hold you closer to me? 'Cause I want you to be happy.
I gotta tell you, man, this never puts me back in on. But I gotta tell you, a great song. Absolutely love it. She is. Just two awesome young ladies just letting it go. Sophia and Justina. They will be out here shortly. I didn't realize like that came with a black screen. So a lot of people might have been like, "What the heck happened here?" So yeah, might have been better to leave the banner up the entire time. But the banner's at the bottom where to find them right now on Instagram, YouTube, etc. Well, not now. After the show. Don't look now. You look here now. And then you look there later. And trust me, I run this through most of the show. But absolutely terrific and a great song. Like I said, I love hearing these young artists. Kinsey King is in the house. He'll be out here shortly. Awesome. And all the comments. Diversified, of course. Terrific band that we've met recently. Came out and said great song, vocals and harmonies. Thank you for that, dude. Very cool. My man Jason Rushman, I know you love all the stuff we do here, but this is great. She has a great voice. It sounds like Dolores from the Cranberries. That's pretty wow. That's pretty awesome stuff. I love them as well. Yeah, the April Fool's joke last night was great. Thank you. A lot of people honestly thought I was going off the air after May and I'll be getting my last few shows. And first, like people in the comments were like, "Yeah, April Fools. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you're lying." Then I started getting a lot of text messages, social media messages, etc. Like, "Yo, dude, really? Yo, man, really? Yo, I can't. Yo, what? What am I going to do?" So I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Let's go on the air with it." The type of music I was listening to, that's what I like. Awesome, Sebastian. We thank you. Freedom King Films in the house. Big yo, what's up? I love shouting out everybody that jumps in. But, so yeah, so I'm like, let's run with it. And I ran with it for a little bit. Some people knew. Some people didn't know. Some people told me they were mad at me today. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm doing this the rest of my life. Not looking any younger, but that's okay. I'll leave the youngness to co-host, guest, etc. Because they're the now, they're the hip. I'm just some person that puts them in your face. Tuesdays and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Make sure I kind of sneak that in there. Got a big thumbs up from the dudes from Harkin. Thank you, gang, for tuning in this evening. We love that. We love us some Harkin. Maybe throw in some Harkin during the show. Maybe. Why not? I'm not mad at you, Jeff. I didn't know it was just an April Fool's joke. A lot of people didn't, dude. A lot of people didn't. And man, I always felt guilty doing it. Especially like when I was trying to make myself cry. I'm like, come on, cry. Just get some tears out, man. Really sell this thing. It wasn't really happening. So. But a lot of people had a good time with that. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in last night. Big thank you. We missed Stormy Maya last night. Her PR woman, Erica from Rub PR. She's fantastic. Got in touch with me, like, kind of right before. She's like, Stormy's still stuck filming. Don't know if it's going to happen tonight. And I get it. We will reschedule her. But again, when you're doing music and acting and modeling like she is, you're bound to be busy. It was a tough land as it was. I was happy to get it. She was with us once before a long time back. Last night would have been cool, but that's perfectly okay. Stormy Maya will be welcome back. We'll do that in a few weeks, even though we got a lot going on. But no, we are not going anywhere. We're still here. And you're still stuck with me. I will bring co-hosts back. I've got people asking again, and they were trying to get Jewel back. And, you know, I know it's better with two people. Hearing me talk for the first half hour or 25 minutes, a lot of people say, "Yeah, man, bring the guest in at 8:05. Hurt my feelings. I'm a very sensitive person. Very sensitive feelings. You're hurting them. Sing. But everybody like me. You can see the Funko Pops. My live on air. My giant stormtrooper. You barely see the head right there. I'm a child. I'm a grown child. But yeah, so we got some stuff to talk about real quickly coming up. Let's go right here. Of course, Friday night I'll be at the Deftones concert. I've never been more excited for that. But a great weekend of music next Saturday, April 12th, for the Key Concert Series. Say goodbye to the Fuge. It's going to be our last show at the Fuge. We've got other venues popping up, so we're going to move the show around. But April 12th at the Fuge. Tickets on sale right now, $15 online, $20 at the door. KeyConcertSeries.com to get your information. John Bogansky, Carter Fox, The Smoking Light Bulbs, and Oh, I always have a hard time saying this. Altruistic Vision. Jesus. But that's coming up at the Feud, Saturday, April 12th, will be our last Feud show. Then we move the show to Broadheadsville and Pottstown and other Philly locations. So, a lot of great stuff going on. Love it. You know it, Diversified. I'm here. Iron Core Band in the house. Hey, yo, what's up, Iron Core? Had them a few weeks ago back in Broadheadsville for an awesome performance key concert series. They really kick ass on stage. Well, can I say ass tonight in front of? Yeah. I was told not to worry about the language. Oh, boy. So, hello, Iron Core Band. And hello, Watch Your Podcast, Jeff. You're awesome. Thank you. And it's funny because there's an article that came out today that says, what is a podcast? And like everybody calls. I kind of keep this as show, webcast, internet show, whatever you want to call it. Because podcast just seems so very flat, I guess, maybe. So they're saying the podcast is an audio digital program that can be heard at any time. How about a video form? So that's why I say webcast or videocast. If you subscribe to the Yo Show, you can watch this whenever the heck you want. Come on, tell me 99% of you aren't on your smartphone like me all day watching something. Even when you're working, you know you are. Kids, when you're in school, you know you are. Wherever you are. My wife and I be laying in bed and we got our backs turned. And an hour later, realize we're still awake watching stuff on YouTube. It's like, yeah, it's like the phenomenon. I don't even watch TV anymore. I sit downstairs, I watch videos on YouTube. I watch myself sometimes. I watch myself all the time. But, you know, talk to those. Whoops. If you're ever bored, go ahead and just live stream for fun. I've thought of that, but then there's this unwritten rule about when your audience expects you, consistency, and if you go on unexpected, they won't know you're there. That's why you subscribe, so you get a notification when I'm there. Jeez, just subscribe. And you can also subscribe to some of the great artists that are on here, and I'm sharing it down the bottom. You go to YouTube, and that's where I got this great stuff from, Sophi and Justina. I'm telling you, do it. Subscribe to them on YouTube. The YouTube is brand new. I was told it was just made today. I don't know if that's true, but I love it. Thank you, Diversified, for the subscription. Viewers, you can call them whatever you want. Viewers, viewers. Some watch us live. A lot of people watch the recorded. That's cool. It doesn't make a difference when you watch, as long as you watch. Because I like bringing new faces, your new favorite band, a new song to cry to, a new song to work at the gym to, new song just crank in your convertible. So we love doing a lot of music. And we do artists and authors and actresses, etc. because we bring you a lot of fun talent. Good, fun talent of all ages. We've had guests from 13 up to, I want to say 77? Is that correct? I'll have to poll the person later. I don't want to come out and dime out a 77-year-old person. I don't know why not. Technology, where it passes me by, hits a lot of people right between the eyes. It's a beautiful thing. All right, enough of me. Because I've been talking my face off. A lot of people are here ready for our guest. The question is our guest ready? Thumbs up. I need 4 thumbs up if our guests are ready backstage. 4 thumbs up. My wife is in the house. Hi. Before I announce, you want to say hello? No, she's having a bad day. Hi. Hello to the world. Who's saying hello to? The entire world, the entire planet. Okay. Hi. Hi. Wife in the house. Always kiss your wife goodbye or hello or goodnight or what's that thing that says in the bedroom? Always kiss me goodnight. Our special guests are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They've been backstage the entire time, and once again, I apologize for that. Some people say I'm not quite the same watching me from behind. But anyway, they are an awesome duo of musicians. I got to catch them both at Sweeney's, thanks to the magic, of course, of Ellen DeBrocas, who always brings us some of the greatest artists, finds new talent, and brings them out. And got to see them. We spoke with their family. We spoke with friends and said, let's line them up on the Yo Show. So why not? We heard one of their songs earlier, She Is. Ladies, I'm going to warn you, your microphone is on mute. There you go. You're no longer on mute. Let's bring them out. Let's bring out the lovely duo, Sophie and Tina. We'll keep it short, Tina. Good evening, ladies. How are you tonight?
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for taking the time to come out. And the microphone, the sound, and all is perfect. This is the beauty of the young generation being guests. They know how to set themselves up. Thank you. So I got to start right away because every time I see Elena's shows at Sweeney's, Future Star shows, etc., look at the names, and I'm like, oh, okay, these are new people to me. So of course I want to come check it out. Kenny in the house. What's up, Kenny? So I always go and I want to check out new faces. When I get there, Elena says, you're going to enjoy the first few. We got some solo. And I'm like, okay, let's see what pops up. I saw both of you. I was totally impressed, loved it. Then found out all your connection to the Philly scene. I'm like, oh, yeah, absolutely. These two are definitely people I want to get involved with. The question I asked, though, at so young, how did you get into this so early? Have you been playing since you were little? Did you just start to pick it up and go? Each of you kind of tell me how it all started for you.
I mean, my literal whole family, they're all musicians, so I've been singing and doing music since I could talk, pretty much. So it's kind of just always been a part of my life. And then I only really started picking up songwriting during the summer, and it's just become my life since then.
Personally, I've played the piano since I was 7. I've always been musical, and I started writing songs in 7th grade because we had a school project where we had to make a band and write songs. And I always knew I wanted to write songs, but this actually gave me an excuse to do that. And then when I kind of met Sophia, I started getting more comfortable performing my originals live, and it's just been uphill since that.
That's pretty cool. How did the two of you meet? Because so far, it seems like a great combination.
So, mutual friend?
Yeah, mutual friends.
Think.
And then I reached out to her and I was like, would you want to play a song together? Because up until last year, I was playing in band after band after band, and it never worked out. And I reached out to Sophia and I was like, would you want to do something together? I think you have a beautiful voice. And we played one gig together. And then this year we kind of just took off and we played one gig together that kind of bonded us. And then since then we've just played together.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Sophia, have you been in bands as well? Did it start out with bands for you or just kind of picked it up, learned it, and hit as a solo artist?
No, I mean, I was in a band for 2-3 months, and it was a girl band. It wasn't very strong, but I've always mainly just done solo stuff. I really didn't start performing up until this summer. I did solo stuff over the summer with Elena. She would book me at places, and then me and Justina did our Kelly Center thing in October, and we've been together ever since, pretty much.
That's pretty cool. I'll ask you both this as well. There is obviously a little added pressure to being either a solo or a two-person group because you're the creative, you're everything. Where if you're in a 5-piece, there's people to do a little bit of different things. Do you girls feel the pressure already of being just the two of you and, having to make every decision?
Yeah. I mean, for me, comparatively, I compared to when I was in a band, I feel there was a lot more to lean back on. And you always had people you could consult. And I don't know, for it just being us, I think it is a lot more difficult. And especially playing original music is something that we've kind of gotten backlash for because it's just something that not everyone really gets all the time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's a lot harder in that way, but I also kind of feel it's a lot easier because rehearsal times it's just 2 people, either I'm free or I'm not, but if it's a whole band, it's are you available?
They're never all available.
They're never all available. It's a lot easier when it's just us, but we don't have as much to lean back on, but I feel we're both very strong together and it works.
That's really a terrific answer on every angle of it. And I guess that's kind of true. You're already feeling the fact that you can handle the two of you. That is a massive step, especially being so young. That's awesome. have there been already, I know you're still kind of new at this, has there already been maybe not decisions? Have you kind of butted heads over some decisions sometimes? Because it can't always be perfect. Am I right?
I'm trying to think.
I don't.
Usually, I don't know. I feel like at like the bottom of it all, we're like best friends, and then our music comes. So I feel like we're good at like working things out underneath. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, we've never like gotten in like an argument over anything like song related or like
think so.
set list or
We're like each other's biggest hype
anything.
men.
Yeah, it's like I feel like we're also both very flexible,
Yeah.
so it's like easier.
And I'll go back to something you said. And again, it comes with the best praise I could possibly give to anybody. Go out, do originals. I know there's cover songs. I kind of like that. Play a cover song here or there. People are familiar. They kind of cling to it. But don't be afraid to play your originals. That's your heart and soul. And like Diversified, they're in here. They said they're having a hard time getting gigs being original. But stay original, because I'll teach you this. At the ripe young age, ladies, you'll learn something from the Yo Show here tonight. Without great originals, there are no covers. Remember that.
Yeah.
That's it. Good night. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. Mixing in, doing a little bit of both. It's actually pretty cool. Playing some of these stages, like Sweeney's and Rusty Nail, which I love. That's some pretty classic names already in Philly and stages you're already stepping on. Well, a two-parter. Any dream stage you're waiting to step on, and how does it feel to be in some of these classic Philly places, going out and doing music?
Well, I would love to. I was just at Ardmore Music Hall for a gig, and like so far in the future, I would like love to play a show there. I think it would be so much fun. But yeah, I'm gonna answer the rest of it.
This is a little bit far-fetched. I am a theater girl at heart. I would love to perform like at 54 Below in New York.
Wow.
It's like probably my dream stage. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but like, yeah.
Hey, always shoot for the dream. Keep going. Don't ever give up on yourself. Because I love the sound. And again, at a young age, how did you discover, both of you, that you had this talent? Like you said, you're Sophie. Your family's very musical. Justina, I'm not really sure about your background, but how did you both find it and say, okay, yeah, we're going to give this a go?
So for me, it all kind of like started for me in 7th grade, and I began writing songs because it was a school project. And then I kind of realized like this is something that I can actually do and something that I like doing. And I kind of kept going with it. And then I feel like when I met Sophia, my originals started becoming better. Like I feel like we kind of like fuel each other, because like she's like my only songwriter friend, and she kind of gets me when nobody else does. And I feel like I just feel like listening to her music inspires my music, and I think that's what's like helped me keep going.
Yeah, 100%. I really started I did a lot of songwriting in 7th and 8th grade and then kind of fell off it. But over the summer, I wrote one song that we're releasing soon called Lovely Indecencies. And I was like, this is like good. I'm like kind of proud of this. And then I started writing more originals. And I think I write my best when I'm not holding back at all. And that's something that I really learned from Justina. Like her music, it just like comes right out of her, and she's not holding back. She's not trying to hide or any parts of her, and it's just so beautiful. And I think that I've learned a lot from her. So
Man, the two of you fuel each other. The amazing thing that I get, and I always tell my wife this, I tell everybody I know when they say, you're so obsessed with local scene and original artists, because no matter how old, how seasoned, how new, you come on here and just say the most brilliant things. Like, you're brilliant. Your mind is like genius style, the way you can create and play. And then you say amazing things like that, and that's why I love doing this so much and love getting deep inside to share stories. Now, you said that Lovely Indecencies has not been released yet, although I do have a video. Can I play that later on?
yeah.
Okay. That's going to be the new song. When are you expected to drop this and other new singles?
we're crossing our fingers for this Friday for
April 4th.
She is and Lovely Indecencies to come out. Crossing our fingers.
Yeah.
So when I play it here after I let you go, and I play it here tonight, is this a world premiere or?
I mean, we've played it out at places, but
Sure, you have, right?
It's never been like online.
The recording hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, the full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're going to play it later on, and you're all going to stick around because I love that one too. I do. I absolutely love it. Now, we've heard about some of the perils of music, the struggles of music, and the glory of music. Let's talk about being kids. Let's talk about being teenagers. Because not only do you have to be, like I said, a brilliant songwriter and learn instruments and destroy your house, you also have to be kids, teenagers, go to school, etc. I want both of you to give a good insight. How do you juggle all that? Because that's a lot. Your eyes both bulge out of your head at the same time.
You go first.
Honestly, like a lot of like it's hard. It's really
It is.
a lot of like my what I do in school, like I guess contributes to my songwriting because like I'm in 2 choirs at my school. I'm in a jazz band. Like I'm in a ton of music extracurriculars. But it definitely gets really difficult. And there are some times when it's just kind of been like I don't do gigs for like 2 months because like I need to do schoolwork.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't really have a great answer other than it's hard.
Hard. It's about the best the answer you can give. Sure.
It feels like I'm always like doing something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's juggling like grades and friends and hanging out and like all the things, everything pretty much. It's not easy, but I think we manage because we know that we're like in it together and everything that's happening, like we have each other to lean on and help each other out. And like, it's just, yeah, it's hard.
The $1 million question, I guess, if either one of you can answer, because I know where I've been informed where the parents are during your appearance here tonight. But the parents got to have it tough too. Did you practice today? Did you do your homework today? Did you do this? Did you do that? There's got to be a lot of did yous today and the support. How hard does it seem like your parents have keeping up with it all?
Honestly, for me, my mom puts a lot of trust in me. Sometimes she shouldn't, but she trusts me with like everything I do. Like it's never did you do your homework? She trusts me with that. But I definitely think she's always doing a million things. I'm one of 4, so she's always doing something. Yeah, she's a busy woman, but one thing is that she can trust me, and she doesn't always have to be worrying about like whether or not I can balance everything because she knows that for the most part I can.
Yeah, I would say the same. My mom trusts me for the most part, so does my dad. I'm very grateful for them because whenever I need a ride, I need money, I need anything, they're always there and willing to help. And besides Justina, having them to fall back on when something doesn't go well or like I need a ride to a place, like it's just they've been there and I'm very grateful for that. And I am one of 3, so I have 2 little sisters. They're like itty bitty, but it's definitely hard for them, but I really appreciate everything they do. And yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's great. The sentiment is great. And like I said, you got to have a great support team, a great support system. That's family, that's friends. My family still rings my phone at 8:01 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, expect me to answer. Like, you forget where I'm at, but I still get the phone calls. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. So let's get into maybe the future. And I hate to do this sometimes. People are like, you have no idea. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, name the place you want to be musically if you have any idea. I know it's a tough question, but if you have any idea, where's the future at for either one of you? Or both of you? Well, honestly, both of you.
Honestly, that's I know I want to do something music in the future. I think like dream would be to, like release an album and blow up and like tour for the rest of my life. But realistically, that's obviously not always reliable. And I think like as like the near future and I guess like college and stuff, I want to spread my music to others and be a teacher, like a music teacher.
Oh wow.
And I have one teacher at my school. He teaches like music theory, but he also gigs on the side, which is I think is so like respectable and really cool.
Yeah.
And I think like in 10 years I could see myself like being him basically.
Pretty cool.
I don't really. So
Just gonna
I
get emotional.
I love music and I love doing it, and it's a beautiful thing that I get to have in my life. I don't think in the future I want to really go into it, but it's definitely a fun hobby that I love doing. I could see myself like doing music on the side or something, but like my real like what I really want to do is like I want to go into law, and my like dream is being an FBI agent. But yeah.
Hey, why not? That's for the good. Who are some of your inspirations? Some of the people who you kind of idolize in music, and who do you listen to now? Some of the bands. Well, I guess we'll start with Sophie this time. Yeah. Tina likes to always start. This time we'll put Sophie in the hot seat and let her come up with a quick answer. Who kind of inspires you? Who are some of the bands that you love out there?
I mean, I know we both love Fiona Apple and Phoebe Bridgers, and I really, really love Elliott Smith. He's probably one of my biggest inspirations, like, ever. Vocally wise, I really like Joni Mitchell and Amy Winehouse. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I have so many people. Actually, we were just having this conversation. I don't know if you know who this is, but there's this artist, Shauna Dean Copeland. She's like young, she's like 20, but
Okay.
I love her music. I think like as a songwriter, I can really appreciate her lyricism. This is gonna be controversial, but I really like Courtney Love and like
Really not. There's nothing wrong with that. I think she's was or is. Oh, I said was. I think she's a hell of an artist. I really do.
I do too. I think she's awesome. And then obviously Sophie said like I love Fiona Apple. I love her emotion behind her voice, and I take a lot of like that from her and just like what she puts behind her voice. And I also love Phoebe Bridgers. So.
It's pretty great. There's some good names and some names a little bit further back, like you said, mentioned like Amy Winehouse, and that's just a terrific voice that gets loads of credit. And the more you listen to her, the more you realize how talented she was. Very, very sad that we lost her now when you go back and listen to some of that music. Yeah. But some of the artists that you name, like Fiona Apple, it's a little more, I don't want to say dark, it's a little more thought process type music, not as poppy, where some people look at young artists and think, oh, it's going to be pop. Not necessarily. Do you prefer kind of a deeper delivery in your songs, or mix it up with a little bit of fun, a little bit of deep?
I mean, I write some stuff and it's just like for fun, and I'll do like play on words and like just mess around. But I really, really like poetry, and I've always loved poetry. So I like to tell like stories and kind of like poetic type. I don't really know how to explain it, but I love metaphors and just I don't know, just like I don't know how to explain it, but it's so hard to find words for feeling sometimes. Sure. But I feel like when it's in music and you can do so many other things with it, it's just such a beautiful thing, and it makes it a lot easier. So I guess I like deep like thought processing music a little bit more, at least with my stuff.
I do. Yeah. I put on a lot of songs just to kind of express where I'm at. I do. Tina, go ahead.
I agree. I love like the emotion behind music, and I feel like there's always the question, like I've been asked before, like do you listen to the music more or the lyrics more? And I kind of feel like, to me, the music has always resonated more. I've gotten compliments a lot about like putting emotion behind my voice. I feel like I take a lot of that from like Courtney Love and Fiona Apple, like I was saying. But I think that my like most beautiful songs come from when I'm like at my worst state. Like I had a really rough year last year, and I just used songwriting to get me through it. And I feel like I've created like beautiful art from pain, and I just think it's a really beautiful thing. So yeah, I definitely agree with Sophie.
Okay, I like that, and I can always kind of feel the emotion coming off of both of you right now, and that leads me to believe that your future in this and the writing and all is going to get even better. But I got to kind of warn the classmates. Do your classmates listen to you? Are you a star to them?
Can I take this? All right, we've been controversial at our school. One thing that I love about music is it's so up for interpretation. And it's like, if you want to interpret a song that I write, interpret it how you want. But some of our classmates have taken that a little bit far and interpreted the song the way they wanted and then yelled at me for it when that wasn't my intention. So yeah, we've been like controversial, but I think that like we both, like I said this before, but like I feel like as two songwriters, we both understand each other. And like I've been called so many names by people that stand behind a guitar and play somebody else's riffs.
Yeah.
And I feel like Sophia as a songwriter like understands me and like
that
really
was a
just,
literal
like,
lyric I
validates
wrote.
me. Yeah. But yeah, we've been a little bit controversial among classmates.
Wow, all right. And you don't see it possible, but again, it goes back to, and not to berate anybody on any level, but when you're young and you're picking up an instrument and you're playing lyrics and you're making songs, that takes a lot of intelligence, a lot of brains, a lot of genius. And sometimes you hear an interpretation, you're like, well, that's not the intention at all. And you think back to where it is because it's sensitive. You just got to be sensitive to it because this is your art. It's like picking up clay and molding it into something that you find beautiful. Mm-hmm. So for anybody to give you the wrong interpretation, shush. The experts are speaking.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, but I had to say that. I definitely did. But so I forgot the other part I was going to ask when I asked if your classmates think you're superstars. I was going to ask you, I guess, if they listen a lot, but now we know they're listening because you're saying a message that's got them thinking.
Yeah, they're selectively listening.
Truth. Now we've seen artists in the past. The biggest one, of course, somebody like Taylor Swift. You, as you're younger, you write about what you see, what you believe, and who does what to you. So, men, female friends, etc., watch what you do to these ladies, because someday you'll be in a song, and that song will be a hit. Am I right?
We say that like daily.
Don't mess with me or my friends, because I'll write a song about you.
Whenever we're like jokingly mad at each other at work, I'm gonna go home and write a song about it.
Yeah. That's what everyone says about me anyways. Write a song about it. Okay.
Yeah, right. Remember, if you write a song about this experience this evening, kind words, please.
Only kind words.
Only.
Guy's messing up his technology. Guys, more of a heavy metal song, going through this craziness here. When you're not singing or writing or practicing anything of that nature, what's fun time? What's downtime? And do you hang out together a lot, or do you sometimes think, okay, we do all that, let's kind of spread out for a while? What are the things you like to do for fun?
We hang out a lot alone. It's I feel like it's like there's almost like no. Sometimes I feel like when I'm practicing with Sophia, it just feels like hanging out. Like it doesn't really feel like a task. So that's why I feel like it's easy to just like, I don't know, just hang out with her. Yeah.
And I feel like every time we practice, we're hanging out, and every time we're hanging out, we're also like playing music because it's
Yeah.
just something we both love. Like, even if it's just like karaoke or like singing songs like while we're on our phones or whatever. I would say like my personal downtime, like when I'm alone, is probably just like lying in bed and watching like Newsies or Rent or something.
Or the Yo Show. I know you do it. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody.
We got the sticker here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Even though it's upside down, that's still awesome.
Upside down.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for that. I got to get more out. Everybody's like, dude, where are all the stickers? I'm like, I keep forgetting to bring them out because I'm a mess and I'm mangled. And my apologies. I was going to wear my Harkin shirt. I do love you, fellas. The shirt's in the laundry. It's not
I'm
clean.
gonna wear my Harkin shirt.
I don't
Right?
have a Harkin shirt.
You need a Harkin. Everybody needs a Harkin shirt. Thank you. Do you kind of get into their style of music too a little harder? Do you watch them practice? Do you listen to their stuff and think, yeah, I'm going to try something like that? Or is that a little too hard for what you're after?
Personally, I love metal. Like, I saw Korn. I'm going to see Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
I love metal, and I love listening to Harkin. And I kind of wish I could create music like that. I just feel like there's a dog.
She usually doesn't pop on. She must get the vibe tonight of the fun younger ladies in the house. And here she is, my little Hannah. Mwah. All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I love metal music so much, but I kind of just feel like I want to put a lot of like emphasis on my lyricism, and I feel like oftentimes in metal, like there are a lot of songs that like I love so much, and I like could not tell you the lyrics to them. So, but yeah,
not just me.
Listening, but I wish I could create music like that, but like realistically, I think that my voice suits like the style that I am doing now a lot better.
Very cool. Sophia?
I mean, I don't listen to a lot of metal. I think the only like metal-ish I listen to is like new metal or like Pierce the Veil, which their lyrics, if you actually listen to the lyrics or look at them, they're very deep and have deeper meaning, which I love because their songs are also really like their songs are so catchy and so beautiful, and it's so cool that like I think it's very fascinating that a song like very like aggressive and hardcore can have such a beautiful and like gorgeous meaning behind it.
I'm with that. I agree with that too, and I like that. And the thing about like metal music, like Friday, I'm going to see the Deftones, and my wife puts everything metal. If it's hard, it's metal. So she's like, I can't go to that with you. It's metal. It's really not. But it's different branches, different styles, different attitudes.
Yeah.
But I'm good with that. And I like the fact that you have wide variety. Now, I know there's piano playing in there and there's guitar playing. Any other instruments you're thinking about?
I play a little bit of the saxophone.
Really? Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I mainly play guitar. I've never like really taken a lesson on either guitar or piano. I'm a lot better in guitar than I am piano.
I'm the opposite.
Like,
I've taken piano lessons for like 8 years, so I'm very technical too. Like, yeah.
She was literally showing me downstairs easier ways to play chords because
Yeah, saxophone definitely does, especially rock saxophone. Exactly. I enjoy that. I enjoy the saxophone on every angle, and piano, and guitar. Music needs all kinds of instruments. Big fan of that. Did the two of you ever maybe think down the road, bringing in more people, making a full band of it, or do you like the kind of touch it is now?
we want to do we want to have like a girl band, but I'm not really sure if that's like it'd be cool if it happened. I don't really know though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I've only worked with like men in bands. Like my last band was called Damsel in Distress. I was the damsel.
And you were in distress with working with a bunch of dudes, yeah?
But I actually played a gig last week with a band, and it was so much fun, but it kind of reminded me, like, it's just so difficult working with so many people. But,
Sure.
like, when you work it out, it's so much fun. Like, I was so stressed out about it, and then, like, when I played the gig, it was so much fun. So it's kind of like there's like pros and cons of it, and I think that's something that we're gonna have to consider. I think right now, for the amount of like other stuff that we have, just like sticking to each other is a lot more realistic. But I think when we're not as busy, like maybe during the summer, a band would definitely be a lot of fun, because I think having drums and bass behind us would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd definitely be cool. And like I said, when time permits, because the bond that you two have right now is solid. Stuff like that is sacred, and you don't want to just bring anybody in to try and tear apart at that. And that's something you really should take into heart. Like I said, especially being younger in a field that is unnecessarily competitive. Like it doesn't need to be competitive amongst artists. You're all doing great work for us people out here who can't. We like to call it community instead of competition. So to find somebody that you share a lot with, friendship, music taste, music love, bond, stick with that and take your time, because you got plenty of time. So far, you're already doing terrific. What's next? We're anywhere lined up soon where people can see you live?
Yeah, the 27th, we are playing at Sweeney's again, of this month, for the Sunday Fun Day, I think it's called.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I sneak something in that real quick? Not that I want special praise or special anything, but the 27th of April is my birthday, and I will definitely be there. So I'm excited to know you guys are going.
Can we play Happy Birthday for you?
Of course you can. Absolutely. That's also because I knew she had that date. I didn't really see anybody who was on the list. And the fact that I get to see the two of you again, now that we've had this talk, it changes the approach. It does build a bond. I know we're not in the same area, but you kind of get a bond. You feel nice, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you, handshake. And I just root that much more when I sit and watch you perform. It's almost like this connection of, hey, I know them. And I always tell everybody, once you're Yosho family, and that's for life. And I can't wait to see us on the 27th. I'm so excited. Folks, if you're out there, if you're watching live, or you're watching recorded, and you're in the area, come to Sweeney's April 27th and see these two young ladies sing happy birthday to this nothing.
No.
Now I'm actually quite excited for that. That's great. I look forward to seeing you, hearing more. I'm looking forward to the new songs coming out and being released. I thank you for letting me play them tonight. And hearing, like you said, busy schedule, always something going on. I appreciate the two of you taking the time out tonight to come sit here with me. And like I said, sometimes when the younger artists come on, I get nervous. Like, man, am I going to know enough to really say? And you two have just been perfect. Every answer is great. Your bond is great. Your music is great. I'm a gigantic fan. I want to thank everybody, family-wise, who helped put this together. Again, Sophia and Justina, Instagram, J Urso Swizzle Music. Well, it was a toughie. J Urso Music, musica.sophia, and of course YouTube, where I got these great videos from tonight. Sophia and Justina, get ready for more and get ready for brand new stuff to come out. Again, April 27th. Ladies, I cannot thank you enough. Keep up the great work, because you're really doing a great thing, and I keep up the bond and thank everybody out there in your house for allowing you to spend time in my house.
For having us.
It was such
Absolutely.
a pleasure.
You're an
Thank
awesome
you.
host.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm blushing. Can't really tell, but I am indeed blushing. Thank you very much. Have a great night. We'll talk soon. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies. The lovely Sophie and Justina, or Sophia and Justina. I should have asked, but I just call them every name in the book. They're just great. New fan here in Minnesota. Thank you, JD Wolf. I know you love to pick up the music that I deliver here. The links are down the bottom. Just absolutely great. Angela, thank you so much. Those girls do rock. Such a fun time tonight. And like I said, every guest, I always get a little nervous for every guest. And it's not that I don't expect, guests to be great, but you just want to make sure that you do them the justice they deserve. Here's two young ladies. They get on stage. They sing. It's got to be nerve-wracking. They're young, but they do such a great job. And then, like I said, Angela and her support, and dudes from Harkin, and just families getting involved. And it's a great thing. That's why I love Elena's, or Elena, I always say her name wrong, her Future Star shows. Brings a lot of people together, brings family out, and then family and the bands become friends, and you start to learn new music. It's a great thing. So thank you, Angela. Thank you for doing a great job. You said you were working the camera. You did a great work. I want to see them on American. Why not see them on American Idol? I think they've got it. We're going to play another piece. This is the new one that's coming out soon. Lovely Indecencies. And dig it. And it's not a blank screen, but it's also not a video. But it's a great song. It's about 5.5 minutes long. I'm going to play it now. We're all going to sit back and enjoy it and love it. This is the Yo Show Live Wednesday night. We'll be back shortly. Sophi and Justina. The new one that's coming out. Lovely Indecencies. Check it out. as I gather, I gather the emotions a little bit. Awesome song. Man, Sophia and Justina, Lovely Indecencies, man. I'm sorry. That's good. That's good song. Real good song. I love it. Can't wait to see them, of course, April 27th. Sweeney's, my birthday. I'm sure my face will be popping in. Hope we get some great bands on that docket. Shout out, Elena. I'll see you there. Yeah, I'm bragging my birthday. It's a little bit away. Speaking of my birthday, speaking of things coming up, what is coming up on the Yo Show, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked because, of course, tonight we had Sophia and Justina. But we got a lot more coming up. We start off April 8th, which is the upcoming Tuesday night. Another great local artist, Mia Bernardi. She is absolutely terrific. Trying to debut one of her new videos and songs. We'll see how we can pull that off. April 8th, local artist Mia Bernardi. April 9th, Brittany Andrews will be on the program, a Hall of Fame adult film artist. And two of the top 3 all-time viewed Howard Stern episodes. So how it's going to play out here, no idea. Excited for it next Wednesday. April 15th, from 717 Entertainment, the amazing promoter, Mr. Nick Myers. We're going to talk about Nick's 400th show coming up with an awesome lineup. And we're going to start talking about that night and showing you the lineup of the great bands that will be coming out. April 15th, Nick will be here to talk about that. April 16th, a great band who was in the emoji section. Give us a little thumbs up. Seems Like Tuesday. Love this band. Good fun band. Can't wait to have them on the program on the 16th. April 22nd, we celebrate my birthday. The reason why we're doing it on the 22nd is because I was going to do it before, not after. People say 29th, it's just after. No. Unless I can find some way to get this roadcaster to work or Delco Jams can come out. Maybe we'll do a birthday show right from Sweeney's on the 27th. Why not? But either way, we're going to celebrate here on the 22nd. Guest TBA, to be announced. The ladies earlier were talking about girl bands. And speaking of which, we got a great one here, April 29th. Lead Pedal is in the house. Cannot wait to chat with those girls. Love that band, Lead Pedal. May 6th, another terrific local band, Cherry Blue, will be on the program. May 7th, a great country artist, Core PR, represent this talent. It's Lily Grace. She'll be on the program. May 13th, we welcome Mallcore, a great lineup and more names to come right here on the Yo Show as we continue to entertain and fool the crap and of many of you. While I have a lot of you here, I do want to remind you another small little favor for me, if you can. Let me find it here. The Maxim Cover Girl Contest. Vote for our good friend Paula. I got a picture of Paula right here. Boop. There she is. She is like in the running. She's just been doing so great in this contest, winning round after round and getting real close to being at the top of this. And, we're down to, I think, maybe 4 girls, maybe. And Paula's managed to do it. So drop Paula a vote if you can. Go to vip.covergirl.maxim.com. The icon round, I think she passed it. We're getting close to the finals. This is it. This is big stuff. Voting is free. You get 1 free vote. All I got to do is log in. 1 free vote. You can buy votes for more. And every vote placed today is worth 2. So make sure you go out if you can. Do that for our good friend Paula. The Maxim Cover Girl Contest, vip.covergirl.maxim.com. And check out Paula and give her a vote. Please, and tell your friends to give her a vote. And tell your friends, give them a vote. How about this? Look at this one. April 25th at the block. It's like a birthday weekend of super musicians. As Harkin is back at the block at Harrah's Casino. One of my favorite venues. I absolutely love it there. Harkin, April 25th at the block. Harrah's Casino. Make sure you get there. Great place, Harrah's Casino. Great place to block, and Harkin is a terrific band. Speaking of Harkin, they have done it. They have weaseled their way in. I am playing a song. I'm playing just one of the greatest songs. I hate to say my favorite song of this band. It's one of my favorite songs of any band. One of the greatest songs out there. Sunrise and Shadows. The band is Harkin. There is a connection to tonight's artist, of course. So why not mix in a little bit of Harkin? Sunrise and Shadows, like we said, April 25th at the block of Harris Casino. And by the time you're done hearing this song, if you haven't heard it before, you'll say, I'm going to the block. And I'm checking these dudes out. Harkin in the house. We'll be back. Yo Show Live Wednesday night in about 4 minutes. Enjoy. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Harkin with Sunrise and Shadows and a terrific night of music here on the Yo Show. Sophia and Justina with two great songs. She Is was the one we played earlier. Just great stuff. I've really enjoyed myself tonight with those young ladies. And of course, you like to get the story of how it all began, etc. But it kind of just began. And they're already going back and saying, when I was younger, I played, and you're like, man, you were younger like yesterday. Pretty awesome, though. Great stuff. Great young ladies, great music. Of course, I'm going to keep scrolling everywhere down the bottom. You can find them at the moment. You can find Sophia and Justina, Instagram, J Urso Swizzle Music. That's a tough one. At J Urso Music, at musica.sophia, YouTube, Sophia Justina. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in this evening. And thank you, everybody who came out here this evening. We're thrilled to have you. We want to say, we got to do the sad news as well as the good news, and rest in peace to actor Val Kilmer. For all you who saw the second Top Gun movie and his appearance, you realize it was kind of tough sledding. Yeah, it was getting worse. Didn't make his appearance in the movie, but we knew this was inevitable. Of course, Val, great work in the Top Gun movies. Of course, played Batman for a brief stretch. A terrific actor, and very sad. Very sad. Like I said, cancer and stuff of that nature is it's just awful. It's absolutely awful disease, man, and strikes a lot of people we love, and all they can do is battle. Val Kilmer, rest in peace, dude. Great actor. Tough to hear today. Sorry to hear it. While we're getting into subjects and people talk about controversy, and if there's anybody out there live right now that wants to chime in, please do. And if not, if you're recorded, leave a message on the YouTube. So I want to know everybody's opinion about the torpedo bat. Now, if you're a baseball fan, as I very much am, you've seen this new torpedo bat. Supposedly the Yankees invented this thing. It's got like a special cut taken out of it, and it's shaped bigger towards the top and whatever. And supposedly it's helping teams knock home runs left and right. Okay, so a couple pitchers said, there's things that pitchers could get to have this kind of advantage, but the league won't let us have it. I don't really know what that meant. And that's okay. But it is the torpedo bat an advantage, and people are already expressing pretty good opinions. One guy said I'd rather have a bat than steroid use. Okay, it's just a bat. If the pitchers pitch better, they won't make the kind of contact. But I don't really understand this new creation of bat. I've heard the stories. The guy I love, Cincinnati Reds, at L.A. De La Cruz, who's one of the best young players out there right now. He had used it for the first time the other night, had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs or something like that. Maybe there's some kind of unusual advantage. I don't know why you would give one team an advantage over another. That kind of blows my mind. Or half the game the advantage over the other. Let's say that. Give hitters the advantage over pitchers. I know, I watch. It's got to be hard to hit some of them pitches, but in the long run, kind of unusual. But R.I.P. Iceman indeed. Thank you, Kenny, one of the great members of Harkin. And yes, R.I.P. to the Iceman. You realize the more you watch that movie, the more as you mature, you root more for Iceman than Maverick. As far as the dudes are, 'cause I know I do. Maverick is kind of a jerk, no? Kind of really into himself. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, he is a jerk. So there we go. There's 2 votes. We're pro Iceman over Maverick. And funny, the Iceman character was supposed to be a jerk, and Maverick was supposed to be the good one, the smart one, the hero, and he seemed like a bigger jerk to me. My opinion. Thinking this comes from a guy who's not a fan of the Beatles. So always my favorite opinion in life. So I'm not a fan of the Beatles. A little disappointing to find out this. Singer Marilyn Manson is lining up dates for a world tour. And those dates exclude, that should say Philadelphia area. Philadelphia area and Jersey area are excluded. I think he's playing Pittsburgh, which, I don't know. I have seen Manson live a couple of times. And no matter what you think of him, if you like his style of music, it's a good show. Went to see him one time in Jersey at what at the time was the Camden Center, and now it's got so many names I can't even keep up. But Manson gets on stage, he gets on that podium, he starts doing the thing, and he gets hit and right between the eyes with a beer. And he falls back off the podium, the lights go out, and he pretty much says, "We're out of here." Okay, so I've never had this happen at a concert before. And you remember the stories of like the Guns N' Roses thing, riots and all that. So Manson gets hit between the eyes with a beer, jumps off the podium, show's over. Now I'm just 120% focused on getting the hell out of there because I'm not even playing around with this. I'm motoring out of there. And I don't even remember who I went with because I don't have a lot of concert buddies. I don't know why that is. It seems to happen that way. But I'm like getting the hell out of Dodge, and I'll be damned, man. It was a pretty calm atmosphere. There was a couple girls decided to unceremoniously moon people, and there was a couple people that decided to throw beers out the window. But other than that, not too bad, and I got the hell out of Dodge. So maybe that's why we won't see Manson in PA or Philadelphia area or New Jersey on this leg of his concert tour. Maybe. Only guessing. A study shows that the new trend for females, they use Kardashian as the example. The Kardashian style and figure is out. No more curves and hourglass shapes. It's being replaced by the athletic look and the athletic build. Not for me. I like the curves and hourglass shape. That's just me. But the athletic build is in, and supposedly, like I said, the cosmetic surgery stuff to make yourself formed a certain way is kind of phased out. And now it's either working out athletically or the implant, like calf implant, whatever it is, to look more athletic. I don't know who takes these polls. I know I'm not in this poll. Weird. That's all I got to tell you. I don't know. I don't follow a trend. I never really did. You know, people say, your type. This person is your type. I never really had one. And back in the day, when I was younger, like everybody that I hung with was always the Italian girl with the dark hair, the olive skin, and all that stuff. And went through my entire life pretty much with blondes with blue eyes. Married a beautiful blonde with blue eyes. So, yeah, if you focus on a type, you're cutting out a lot of great people. You really are. Shout out to my wife. But really, like, I never had a type of anything. Like, even beer. Like, I've been drinking Yingling for a while. I've changed a little bit to Eagle banana bread. I'm cool with that. Types, styles, even at lunch, like, certain people like a certain kind of food. Bring me anything for lunch, or I'll go get anything for lunch. Especially when I'm home. When I'm at work, there's only but so much, but I will try anything. When I'm home, I like to definitely mix in a bunch of different foods. When I'm making dinner, I like to grill. I don't know if I'm alone there. The grill is the easiest freaking way to cook. Gas grill. Charcoal grill, a little bit of work. Gas grill, easy. I make pork chops, lamb chops, steak, chicken. I go to town on that thing. Freeformed, non-breaded chicken parm. There's a nice grilled chicken on there. Slam it down. Grilled up real nice on both sides. Get it out. Sauce it. Cheese it. Bake it for like a minute and boom. Beautiful. Kind of stuff I love. Let's take a look. Let's go into the reel to see what we got. Alexander Ovechkin scored his 892nd goal this evening, leaving him 3 short of Wayne Gretzky's all-time record. How about that? 3 to go for Alex Ovechkin. Your Philadelphia Phillies case you're wondering, 'cause I know you are. 5-1 winner tonight over the Colorado. Well, not winner, sorry. Looks like we're, no, it's final. Okay, 5-1 Phillies. Zach Wheeler gets the win. And Kyle Freeland with the loss. Kyle Schwarber with a big double. Sosa with a big double. Score a couple of runs late. Phillies starting out this weekend hot. 4-1. Rockies not really seen as a good team there, so Phillies have to work them out. There are some big teams out there. OV indeed. Almost there. Shock. I'm a Gretzky guy, I'm sorry. But Willow, best vow ever. Well, okay. We'll vote for best vow. I can tell you Batman was the worst vow. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Him, Clooney, they should have just retired that thing. Although we all know the best Batman is Christian Bale. And I know there's pure, so you can't understand a word he says. I'm a Bale guy. No offense, Keaton. I'm a Bale guy. Definitely not a Pattinson guy. And I don't know what the heck that George Clooney was. That was terrible. With the nipples on the costume? What was that? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. 9:23. More topics? Do we have more topics? We talked about who's going to be on the show already, right? We did that? Man, did we do that already? Jeez, I'm like flying tonight. Some reminders on some great programs coming up. I'm going to remind everybody that tomorrow, this is tomorrow night, right? Yeah, April 3rd, Thursday night, our good friends from American Mosh Pit will have a show at Milk Boy in Philly. Spring Beatdown Weekender. Two awesome bands, Chokeout and Obsolescence, for those of you who are metal fans. They'll be there tomorrow night. American Mosh Pits will present Go Birds, a documentary about Philadelphia and its fans. A Philadelphia Eagles tribute and a great documentary done by the team at American Mosh Pit. That is tomorrow night, April 3rd. You can get tickets at the door. My good friends over the Key Concert Series bring you one April 12th back at the Fuge. John Bugansky, Carter Fox, The Smoking Light Bulb, and Altruistic Vision. I hope I'm saying that right. KeyConcertSeries.com for info. Get your tickets. This will be our last show at the Fuge. DJ and sound Tim Cole will be in the house as well on this one. Should be a great one. Come check it out. All ages. Over 21 over to drink, all ages show. So please come check that out. And there's also one more at the Cosmic Arts Studio, 310 East High Street in Pottstown, PA. This is May 10th. This is Key Concert Series, The Jaspers, Cat Rivers in the Second Sight. John Bogansky and Carter Fox return. Tim Cole and his Electronic Circus, and Tim will be DJing as well. Cosmic Arts Center, a super cool new venue because there's 2 floors. And the Cosmic Cafe and Tea Bar will be featuring our good friend Chris Greiner and Quincy Lankto. Excuse me. Doors open at 6. 2 different floors. A floor for the rock and a kind of cafe for a little more chill. May 10th. Key Concert Series continues bringing you shows. People continue to love them. Let's continue to do them. Original music, local music, shows, venues. People out there are still making it happen, and celebrate these original artists because we're out there working hard, and some of them are just doing an absolutely terrific job. We appreciate you all. Kind of keeps my drive going here at the Yo Show. It does, man. It geeks me. I started talking about this, now that I've read that article about what is a podcast and the difference of it. And of course, they show Joe Rogan, and okay, we all know. But there's people out there, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I should start a podcast." If you think you should, go ahead and do it. As you can tell, this knucklehead can do it. He's been doing it for like 9 years now. But in that, I go to the difference. Some people say audio only is the way. Some people say audio video. I like video. I like for me to see the guest, to see the people that are watching. People see me, get that gut reaction. And everybody says, nah, if it's not audio, it doesn't even count. It's not audio only. It's not even really a podcast. You're not doing anything. Okay, so a recent study As I've always said. And this is the younger generation. This is like 18, I think that they said was 21 to 14, I think, or something like that. And when they were asked about their podcast, they said they like the video version better. They help them connect better to the show, to the host, to the guest. They connect better to the whole ensemble. And that's what I like hearing. You play music, and it's music you like, and then you see the people that make this music and sing it, and you hear them talk about it. It adds to the flavor. And the ones that use like a video, you can watch a video of it, adds to the flavor. My generation, of course, was music videos. We had MTV. I love it. I would like to do like a local MTV thing where I have local bands that shoot something, some kind of video, and make like a weekly program out of it. Why not? So yeah, the younger generation in their podcasting, they like video podcasts. Sorry for anybody that's audio only, but the masses, they like video. All right, we're gonna play one more song. Doesn't have not related to the two artists tonight, but is related to the local scene. And I'll remind everybody this Saturday night, this Saturday night, and make sure it's Saturday so I don't look like an idiot. Yeah, this Saturday, because Friday's Deftones, of course. This Saturday night, more music. Sweeney's will welcome this band right here. It's Milo Sky. They are so tremendous. I'm going to play their song, The Warning, because I'm going to flash on the screen here that they are appearing Saturday night at Sweeney's. Milo Sky, one of our favorite bands. They're going to be doing The Warning right here on the show. It's about 3.5 minutes long. We'll be back shortly here on the Yo Show. We'll go again down the list of who's coming on the show. We'll get ready to wrap up and send hugs and kisses. Milo Sky, The Warning. We'll be right back.
But yeah, I could have gone. Now it's only just my problem. 10 fingers wrapped around me now. You know everybody's got them. Now you gotta see me sick as a dog eating cake on a Tuesday. Stuck on those words from last night. What did you say? I made a friend that I lost on the weekend. We're back again by the time of the weekend. Gonna take a ride and cut yourself. Gonna take a knife and find myself. Gonna take a ride, gonna take a ride, gonna take a ride. Don't wanna stay, but yeah, you turn me on. I've lost the confusion. What a way to begin it all. Leaves the both out the using. Mama gotta see me fucking sick as a dog eating cake on a Tuesday. Stuck on those words from last night. What did you say? I made a friend that I lost on the weekend. We're back again by the time that the weekend. Gonna take a ride and cut yourself. Gonna take a knife and find myself. Gonna take a ride, gonna take a ride, gonna take a ride. Cut yourself. Gonna take a knife and find myself. Gonna take a ride. Gonna take a ride. Gonna take a ride.
Milo Sky, I can see him Saturday, April 5th at Sweeney's. That is the warning. I'm not on the screen. There I am. I'm back. Yo Show Wednesday night, a great time. No clue how to use it. So I'm getting advice on my Roadcaster to learn how to use it from my awesome dude, Roger Gardner, a terrific podcaster out in the Midwest region. Does great stuff. Kind of the same thing we do here as an artist out there, more country themed. He does all kind of fun stuff. Great dude, great podcaster. A few months ago, asking about the Roadcaster because I thought I saw one in his video. I gotta learn how to use this thing. You people out there deserve the best of me, and that's on this nice little mixer here to make my voice sound better. Lord knows it sounds like Kermit the Frog with the flu. But yeah, make sure you come out Saturday. Make sure you come out April 27th to Sweeney's as well, because this is my birthday, and we know that Sophi and Justina are going to be playing at Sweeney's. I don't know who else. Don't know who else is going to be on the bill, but I look forward to it. Kind of sharing some thoughts here with Roger when I can. Thanks, Roger. Great dude. So yeah, we been talking to some people about the co-hosting spot, and don't really know if we're going to end by permanent. Like I always said, it's Jewel's seat, and whenever Jewel wants it, we're going to have it. We had Angela Marie pop in last night in the comment section. She's always welcome, so we love her. And so many people that have helped me in the past, like we've had Lydia Manson, guest co-host, quite a few times. She was terrific. Angela, of course, we mentioned, and Jewel, and Bree Teller. And shout out to Bree Teller. I love Bree. I just felt like I kind of brought her in at a time where, when people talk about like relationships and don't jump on anything too fast, I don't think I was really healed from the Jewel separation yet, and the way that went down was, and I love Brie. I love her to death. If she checks out, she's out there. Know I adore you right now was like, to have somebody else permanent was a little difficult, and, All right. But, a lot of love. A lot of love to people that have come on. Some guest hosts. Delco Jam has done a few with me. We love them for that. Cheyenne and Alicia Ettinger have come out and have done some with me. They've been terrific. Mandy Magic, big thanks to her. And Tammy Palumbo and Melissa Batat and Tiffany Mosher. And there has been more. People that have come on and guest co-hosted, we enjoy that too. We enjoy a new little flavor, little different opinions. Usually like to go male-female for different viewpoints. Doesn't always work out. It works out for the most part. But there's other people, and there's people we're working on and working with. We're trying to get here on our program to share the experience with us. What's coming up to you? We're going to go through it. One more time, let's get a look of who is coming on the program. We start Tuesday night with local artist Mia Bernardi. Should be great. We look forward to that. Trying to get her new song up for you here on the program. April 9th, Brittany Andrews, again, a Hall of Fame adult film star who has come up with 2 of the 3 biggest viewed Howard Stern episodes of all time. I'm nervous. I don't know if that's energy's going to come here because you're stuck with me. It's even worse than Howard Stern, but we're excited to have Brittany come on. April 15th, Nick Myers, the awesome promoter from 717 Entertainment, will be here in the house. We're going to talk about his 400th concert that he has booked. Amazing. Excited. April 16th, Seems Like Tuesday, another great local band. And April 22nd is my birthday show, TBA. Yeah, celebrate my birthday. We're going to get something great, I promise you. April 29th, the awesome local female band Lead Pedal is in the house. May 6th, Cherry Blue, and May 7th from Core PR, Lily Grace. Love her. Molcore will be the list, May 13th. Many more to go. That's what's coming up on the Yo Show. Don't forget, again, also October, not too soon to get tickets, Horns for Hearts charity event benefiting the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, hosted by my good friend ML Elizabeth and Eternal Frequency. Saturday, October 11th, the HMAC. I'll show you the flyer because it's very exciting. Your favorite friends are co-hosting. That's right. The Yo Show will be co-hosting this awesome event and emceeing and announcing and all that good stuff. Pretty exciting. October 11th. Make sure you check out Diversified, the band who's been coming in our chat section, making themselves at home. We love it. One of our great friends from Defiant. They've been on the program. Love them. Eternal Frequency, of course. Great. Brendan Starr, who said, dude, how do I get on the Yo Show? We're going to get Brendan Starr on here soon. Trust me. I'm going to try and get all these bands on here before this event. Demise, another great band. We want to try, and Hot and Dangerous. I'd like to try and get these bands on here before this event and chat with them. And, of course, go out there and do some stage announcing. I've stage announced for Defiant before. That was like was such a great moment for me. Make sure you check it out. It's $15. It's a donation, and it all goes to charity. So you're coming out for charity, to support a great charity. The way we like it. And, of course, last night, of course, Stormy Maya, we'll have to rebook her. We had a great time with her. Told Roger, he's asked me if I'm using the Rodecaster. Maybe he popped in to hear the sound. No, not of yet. I got it. I learned how to turn it on. Now I got to figure out how the equalizers part works and make these mics sound better. And like I said, get on the road this thing. Because people think, take it to these events you do, man. Bring a Rodecaster and interview people right there on the spot. It's not a bad idea. Yes, no? I don't know. Enough of me. I've talked way too much. We're actually going to cut it a little bit early tonight. Massive thanks to Justina and Sophia, two awesome young ladies, and thank you, Angela and the families that made it work out tonight. Thank you to the dudes from Harkin. Thanks to my man Roger Gardner for popping in, man, and trying to help me through the Rodecaster stuff. I'll be asking for some tricks because he always seems more technically sound than I do. And that's not a bad thing, bro. And it's also not hard to do because this stuff just makes me kind of silly. One more time, remind everybody out there as well to vote for a good friend, Paula. Maxim CoverGirl Contest, vip.covergirl.maxim.com. There's Paula, local girl. Let's give her the votes. Let's get her to win. vip.covergirl.maxim.com. One free vote every day when you log in. You can also purchase more votes right now. Each vote is worth 2. So 1 vote for Paula is 2 votes for Paula. Make sure you vote. Let's get her to the top. And she said, if I win, I'm coming on the Yo Show. That right there. It's all worthwhile. All right, we're out of here. Let's get ready. We'll be back to you on Tuesday night when we welcome Mia Bernardi and April 9th with Brittany Andrews as this week concludes. Thank everybody for coming out there. Thank you for everybody playing along that April Fool's, man. I got a lot of you. Thank you, everybody, for that. Thank you to Sophia and Justina. And thank you last night, of course, to everybody who came out, even though we had an issue with our guest. Still put off a great program, as we always do, every Tuesday and Wednesday night here, live on the Yo Show. We're going to play it again, as we did to start off the show. Lady White Brat is the band. Drown is the song. It's a dandy. Love these dudes. And this song is going to take us out. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon. The Yo Show. Always 100% live. Good night.
Change your life, I'll love you, then she said. Cut your hair, you'll look like everyone else. switch your shirt, you're looking a bit strange. Take this pill, it'll make your life so great. Run away, you can run, but you can't hide. Who's to blame for fucking up alive? Check your brain, I'm losing sanity. You're insane for thinking this is right. It's been far too long since I've had just a little peace. Take another drink, drown your sorrows in me. I'm tired of caring now, I don't wanna feel at home. Let's go drive away to someplace new and cold. I don't know if my own thoughts are mine. Had enough of phones taking our lives. I can't breathe, I'm feeling overwhelmed. If this is heaven, I'll think I'll go to hell. Well, it's been far too long since I've had just a little peace. Take another drink and drown your sorrows in me. I'm tired of caring now, I don't wanna feel at all. Let's go drive away to someplace new and cold.
Deep.